Hey, it's going very well. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
I do believe we're both in California, so kid toys all over my house.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to take up your whole morning. I know that you gotta,
Yeah,
but I got your question here, and then the next one has the movie. So I
okay.
got a
I like this.
breakdown.
This is fun.
Let's see.
Make it to where I can't study and prepare ahead of time. Gotta
Let's
go
do
off the
this.
cuff here. See what happens.
Yeah. All right. So perspective shifts. Let's see here.
Oh.
Ah, damn, didn't land on Spider-Man. Alright, Patch Adams.
All right, Patch Adams.
Patch
That's a good one.
Adams.
I haven't watched that in a number of years, but it is one that I remember pretty well. I feel like, or decently at least.
I mean, it's Robin Williams, so it's like
Robin Williams is very very memorable, very hilarious, and
he has a lot of great things about him, just
he's so good. I just remember when I was a kid, I was just like, "Oh, he's got a beard in this one. He's going to be serious. Oh, he's all right. He's back to being shaved. This is funny comedy."
what is going on? He, I think one of my all-time favorite films from him is the movie Jack. Have you ever seen that? Where he
I
played that
I
kid
think I,
that
I think
grew
I did.
really fast.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's one. I can picture little things from it. I think I saw it. I think I saw it when it came out, but I don't remember it very well anymore. That's when I
Yeah,
should go back. That's when I should go back and watch.
that's good.
License. It's a very grave charge, son. Are you aware that it's unlawful to practice medicine without a medical license?
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you aware that running a medical clinic without the proper licensing can place both you and public in a great deal of danger?
Is a home a clinic, sir?
If you are
Yeah,
admitting patients and treating them,
there we go.
physical
All
location is
right.
irrelevant.
If this was made today,
Will you define treatment for me?
how
I
different would
think it
this
holds up.
Treatment would be defined as the
You know,
care of a
so
patient seeking
I mean,
medical
if this
attention.
he's a brilliant actor.
Have you been
Can
treating
go
patients,
from
Mr. Adams?
Sir, I
drama
live with several people. They come and
to
go as they please.
comedy,
I offer them whatever
flip of a
help I
switch. I mean,
can.
even in this
Mr.
speech, which is
Adams,
a
have you or have you
heavy.
not been treating patients at
Everyone
your
has
residence?
those moments of imitating the doctors that were just
Everyone who comes
brings
to the
that
ranch is a
humor
patient,
that's
yes.
incredible. I mean, he's fantastic. So I mean,
And every
if you've got
person
an
who comes to
actor
the ranch is also a doctor.
of his ability with material
I'm
that's
sorry.
as great as that script
Every
is, I
person who
think
comes
it
to the
holds up.
ranch
I
is
think
in
if
need
you
of some
make
form of physical
if you make
or
a good
mental help.
story,
They're
you execute it
patients.
well.
But also every
It doesn't
person who
matter,
comes to the ranch is in
when
charge of taking care of
you're
someone
releasing it.
else.
It's good.
Whether it's cooking for them,
Um,
cleaning them, or even as simple a
incentivizations.
task as listening.
yeah, yeah.
Does it
That
hit
makes them
differently though?
doctors.
I haven't seen that for years.
I use
It
that
it
term broadly,
it does
gentlemen,
hit
just
hard,
to let that be
and
someone
I
who
mean,
How
helps
much
someone else.
different would this have been if it
When
was
did the
filmed
term
today?
doctor get treated with
Do you
such
know
reverence
sometimes
as,
movies
oh,
can't be
right this way,
replicated?
Dr.
You
Smith,
couldn't make
or
this
excuse me,
movie
Dr.
like you
Scholl,
could
what
have
wonderful foot
then.
patterns.
well,
Oh,
there's a question of whether or
pardon
not
me, Dr. Patterson, but your
they
flatulence
would
has
make
no
it.
odor.
Oh, that's true too.
The
At what point in
Would
history did a
the
doctor become
studio be
more
willing to
than a
risk
trusted and
the
learned
money putting
friend
it in
who
here,
visited and treated the ill?
especially something like now?
Now,
There
you asked
is
me if
this
I've been
whole
practicing medicine. Well, if this
well
means
during
opening your
during
door to
COVID, is
those in need,
especially
those
there
in
was this
pain,
believe
caring for them,
science
listening to them,
and the
applying a cold
doctors, and no
cloth
matter what
until
they
the fever
say,
breaks,
and
if
um,
this is practicing medicine,
if
if this is
there's
treating a
anything that
patient, then
was
I am guilty as charged,
I
sir.
listened to what you were saying, and it's
Would you
wrong.
consider examining the
This is
conditions of your accident?
treating somebody.
What if one of
No,
your
this is the way
patients
they
is
have to be
dying?
treated. You can't be
What's
treating
wrong
them
with
in
death?
this other way.
What are we so mortally
Right,
afraid
where the
of?
news is, the
Why can't
media
we
is like,
treat death
you
with a
know,
certain amount of humanity and dignity and
ivermectin's
decency and, God forbid, may
horse
even humor?
medicine, not for people, or whatever,
Gentlemen, if we're going to
kinds
fight
of
a
things that
disease,
might
let's fight one of the most
be like,
terrible
well,
diseases
we're
of
not going to make
all,
this movie about
indifference. Now,
a
I've sat in
doctor kind of
schools
going
and heard people
against,
lecture on
or
Yeah.
a
transference
medical student
and
kind of going
functional
against
distance.
what we're supposed to
Transference is
be
inevitable,
doing
sir.
in med school.
Every
But then
human
again,
being has an impact on another.
I think if they
Why don't
did,
we want that in a
the movie
patient-doctor
might even do
relationship?
better because
That's why I've
it
listened to your
is such
teachings,
a
and I
kind of a
believe they're
relevant
wrong.
thing for
Oh, that's a good point.
A
Actually, it can do
doctor's
better.
mission
so
should be
There we
not
go.
just to
think,
prevent,
I think as far as
but also
audience
to
goes,
improve the quality
it
of
would
life. That's
do
why
really
you
well.
treat a disease, you win, you
But yeah, I mean,
lose.
just thinking
You treat
perspective
a
shift in
person,
general. I mean,
I
that's a
guarantee
tool they're using
you'll
just
win.
inside of writing that speech that he's giving, where he's changing the perspective of what is a doctor, what is a patient, what is what is treating, all these things. That's uh, pretty interesting.
One of my favorite doctors was really good at just listening to you. Never medicine triggered,
Hmm.
oh, let's just give you this and this and this. And then he would actually be real with you, like, you sure it's not in your head? I say, is it though? Is it? Maybe it is in my head. Maybe these symptoms are, self-cultivating.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, that's super. I mean, I've had the opposite experience a number of times too, where it's awful. I mean, several years ago. Oh man, maybe 15 years ago, something like that. Didn't have insurance going. I was having major knee problems to the point where I was having trouble walking, and ended up going to a hospital that um, where you can get treatment without having insurance, a decent rate, and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I'd have I'd have an appointment early in the morning, and I would sit there for hours and hours and hours. Where it was late, it was deep in the afternoon when I had an early morning appointment that I was early for uh, to to do it, and they finally got in there, and the doctor walked in, said something super fast in doctor speak about the need that I didn't even understand, didn't know the words he was he was saying, and he was spouting it so fast. I was like, "What?" But he ended with, "So you can get surgery, or not. It's up to you." And he walked out, and like I'm like maybe 2 minutes that he was in there. He didn't let me speak. He didn't. I didn't. As he just spouted off whatever and left. And I was like, "That's what I waited for hours for," and then that hospital got shut down. um, because
uh,
someone died in the ER that they just left sitting there. I guess they've reopened it again since then, but I was glad I didn't get surgery after hearing that. But
you just as bad.
I didn't really know what the problem was even after that. They didn't even give me the paperwork to like have it written out so I could like Google it. And it's like
Yeah, yeah.
what is this? So yeah, I mean, yeah, a doctor who sits there and listens and goes through it. Yeah, that's hugely important, and you can actually make informed decisions about your health and whatever's going on and stuff, as opposed to those who don't. So yeah.
I kind of had something similar. I broke my neck in 2019. I
Oh,
shattered my C1, C2, C3.
how'd you
Broke a
do
bunch
that?
of my bones. ATVing. I went off-road ATVing and I didn't realize I rode off a cliff
Oh,
and it was a straight 30-foot drop.
oh my goodness, that's so
Yeah, I
scary.
didn't. Everybody else drank that morning. I was like, no, I'm not gonna drink. And I'm not like I'm usually pretty level-headed. I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Yeah,
Um, and I thank the military for that part because I was like, just that extra little bit of caution because like, yeah, I don't want to
yeah,
really mess up my career. And I broke my neck that morning.
and
And
yeah,
yeah, the first thing they do is they hook you up, with your
all those
blood.
inebriated people are fine.
They're good. But I get to the hospital and I check in and they're like, I walked in and I was like, something's wrong. I can't bend my neck.
Yeah,
And like the whole thing just felt wrong. And they were like, yeah, you broke your neck, dude. You're not getting off this bed. I was like, really? I broke my neck? I was like, damn, there goes. They're like, yeah, you should be lucky that I had no symptoms. I had all my feelings. I had everything. Like I was like,
yeah.
wow,
So it's no nerve damage or anything. Yeah,
no nerve
that's so
damage, none of
scary.
that. And I get to the so I get to the hospital. We had to like the Portland hospital. They drove me to the Portland hospital. I check in and do it. I stay like 2 nights. And then I get back to base and I let my command know and they in processed me in the military hospital. And man, they were like, yeah, you really messed yourself up. And that's when they showed me the photos and like, yeah, look at this, do this, this, and this. They're like, you can't do anything for like a year. Like just sit. I was like, damn, that's a whole year of just sitting. But what I was getting at is like the first 6 months of me getting my checkups, or maybe 3 or 4 months, they weren't documenting anything. That I would be making neurology visits and they weren't like doing their justice. And I found out through having to deal with so much hassle of trying to like schedule my own appointments. And they were like, yeah, we have no proof of you even coming. I was like, what are you talking about? There's no proof of me even having a record with